You to IPSA week. I feel like this is week 7. I can't remember. It's pretty sure it's week 7. The week we play Rocker, but who had to drop out due to school, I believe. So we play Miguel now, his replacement, and I don't know what to expect from Miguel. I've never seen him play, but we built our team accordingly, and we also the battle will be today. And later tonight, week 8 will also be up. So we're going to get 2 battles today because I forgot to upload yesterday. I'm sorry. Just happens. I've been sick and snowed in. So, question of the day: who is your favorite Pokemon in general? Mine is Zoroark, and our opponent has a Zoroark, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna get straight into the thing though. Up first, he has a Chatot. Also, I won't be doing a layout this week. I just don't have time. These are the 6 I do not expect him to bring. Okay, I mean, no, it's not that. It's just the 6 that I didn't do that this week. It's all in like alphabetical order. I didn't do like 6 I think he would, 6 I don't think he wouldn't. It's just the 6 he has. So I'm so used to doing that. And like I said, don't have layout this week. I'm sorry. At first, he has a chat. He used again. I don't expect him to bring it. If it was Rocker, I would expect him to bring it. But just he needed a tier 5, and I guess this thing hits hard with like Specs Boom Burst. I mean, okay. What does it get? Boom Burst, Chatter, Heat Wave, on like Nasty Plot, maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe that can put in work, but I don't know. That's Chatot. Emboar is very, very hard hitting Pokemon. Base 123 attack, 100 special attack, so it can be run mixed with Scald. It does get Scald, which is kind of wild, but typically this thing's going to be run like Choice Band Reckless with like Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Head Smash, and probably Stone Edge or Sucker Punch, Superpower, depending on what he wants. Hits very hard again, very slow though. That does firefighting as a good typing. It's just like it's not that fast, and it does have a lot on HP, so it can take some hits, but it's not tanky enough in my opinion to be a wall. So there's that. Up next he has an Electivire. This Pokemon's okay. I mean, it hits exactly the same as Emboar would, except for its moveset is not that great. It does get things like Earthquake. I think it gets like Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Dual Chop, and like Wild Charge. So it's, I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing for me to like feel like I should be threatened by this thing. Electivire is one of those like very, very situational Pokemon. It hits pretty hard. It's pretty fast, but like you need a Motor Drive. Just like if you can get a Motor Drive up, this thing's a threatening. But that's gonna be kind of hard, especially since our team's electric type is what? What's our electric type? Do we have an oh, we have Electros. So yeah, like he would have to get in a situation where Electros would have to click Volt Switch and Electivire would come in. Ooh, excuse me, but I don't see that happening. He has a Tentacruel. This Pokemon very specially defensive. Can actually take an Earthquake if invested right from Mega Altaria after a Dragon Dance, I believe. So we have to look up for that. I think it's like Max takes 1. I'll have to check the calc again, but just because I don't think I ran that set. I don't think I ran that set at all this week. I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember. But sets up like Toxic. Does it just get regular spikes? No, it just gets Toxic spikes and spins. So we have to bring. I'm pretty sure we brought Hazard Removal. No, we didn't bring. That's next week. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. But again, just like it's like setup fodder basically for things like Excadrill because Scald's not doing that much. And yes, we can get burned, but that's a risk he has to take, and it's in our favor to do that. So there's that. He has a Jirachi. Base 100 Serene Grace Flincher. I mean, if it doesn't have Serene Grace, this thing's pretty bad, honestly. Not even gonna lie. Jirachi's only good because of Serene Grace, and I will stand by that because it's just that's all it can do. Like you never see a Calm Mind Jirachi put in work, and if you have, then please show me because I've never seen a Calm Mind Jirachi do good. So there's that. He has a Latios, and in my opinion, Latios is the worst of the 2 Lati twins. Yes, it's bulkier, but it misses out on that power, which I believe renders this thing, but that's just me. It doesn't get Dragon Dance like regular Latios, but it does get Sucker Punch. It does still get all those physical moves. It does get Healing Wish, which is cool. This thing can still set up like comm lines and put in a lot of work, so you have to watch out for that. Let's see, what's next? He has his Mega Medicham, which is his most threatening Pokemon on his team. Um, Easily can just sweep me, has like high jump kick, which in pure power just makes this thing insane. So like you do this, bam, it's at what is it? Oh crap, I can do the math. That becomes 8. That becomes 9. It becomes 598, which is almost 600 uninvested attack. That's kind of wild, in my opinion. Excuse me. It can run Adamant. It gets Fake Out Bullet Punch. It can Calm Mind Baton Pass, which is very bad, but I mean, if he really needs to, he can. Does get Poison Jab for our Mega Altaria. Gets Psycho Kick outside. Thunder Punch. Like this thing just hits very hard, and I don't think it can sweep me. I think it'll just like break my team down very good, and then have something like Togekiss can swap into and like sweep me if it's Choice Scarf. But Togekiss is here. Very, very bulky Pokemon. Also has Serene Grace, so he has the Jirachi Togekiss core, which, I mean, so much skill to use that. Has Air Slash, Aura Sphere, Rock, Ancient Power. I said Rock, oh my god. It does get Air Slash, like I said. It can also be a Nasty Plot Sweeper. It does get, like, support moves like Tailwind, Wish. Gets, like, Thunder Wave as well, so you could Thunder Wave Sweep, which, yay, that takes skill too. Again, very, very bulky. I mean, it hits pretty hard. Togekiss is probably top. It's probably one of the best flying types in the format, besides behind the Landos and Staraptor. I would put it top 5 flying types. Not even gonna lie. It would go the Landorus's, Torrentee, Staraptor, Togekiss. I can stand by that. And this thing is just very good. He has a Rhyperior. This thing hits very hard. I don't 100% expect him to bring it, just because it's kind of... I mean, it does kind of wall Mega Altaria, but at the same time, Special Altaria just beats it. So, he'd have to hope I'd run Physical Altaria. Also, like, Celebi 1v1s it perfectly. So, it's just like... It has an insane move pool. This thing's move pool is insane. It gets Crunch, Dragon Tail, Drill Run, Earthquake, Fire Punch, Hammer Arm, Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Ice Punch, Mega Horn, Outrage, Poison Jab, Power Up Punch, Rock Blast, Rock Slide, Rock Polish, Shadow Claw, Stone Edge, Super. This thing is just its moveset is probably like the best for a Rock type, and that's really good. The problem is it's a Rhyperior, and its special defense is terrible. Its speed is terrible, so like it's not going to be doing too much. And sorry for my phone to keep going off. I was making plans before I started recording, which wasn't the smartest thing, but I'm just making plans, so shout out to that. He has Fairthorn, which is a very good check to our Altaria if it has an Oka Berry, because it can live a Fire Blast. But aside from that, and it has Gyro Ball, also can set up Stealth Rocks and Spikes. I've seen Choice Banded Fairthorn put in a little bit of work. Just defensive. This thing's a defensive monster. It hits pretty hard too, so you have to watch out for that. Probably it's a really good Pokemon. I'll give you that. Ferrothorn is like really good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it gets Acid Spray, so like it can like whittle down stuff pretty quickly with special attacks, and then Togekiss can come sweep in. Like I've seen that happen. Ferrothorn and Togekiss is a good core. He also has a Weezing, which is honestly yet another really good check to our Mega Altaria. Doesn't hit hard, can set up Toxic Spikes, but defensive. It's pretty defensive, but besides that, this thing's just kind of bad. Doesn't take a Draco Meteor. This thing is not that good. I used it, just not my thing. Can Will-O-Wisp. It's bulky and can Will-O-Wisp, so I can see why he drafted it. And finally, he has a Zoroark, one of my favorite Pokemon. This is my favorite Pokemon. I just don't expect him to bring it. Does not have a good matchup at all, which stinks, but he's probably, if he did bring it, he would probably have Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, like the best Zoroark set. We gotta make it female shiny. Midna is here with the Uthorb, with Misty Plot, Sludge. Oh, I can't have Sludge Bomb if it's shiny, but that's all good. It will look cool. Dark Pulse, Dank Pulse. There we go. Alright, so that's his team. Let's go over our team real quick. We have Celebi here with interesting set. Modest Choice Scarf with Leaf Storm, Psychic, HP Fire, Perish Song. This is our primary wall breaker on our team. The 3 moves we have just basically hits his entire team for great damage. And Leaf Storm OHKOs the Rhyperior. Leaf Storm does like 50% to everything. And Perish Song is in case it comes down to like he has 1 Pokemon, but that Pokemon is very threatening to my team. And Celebi's alive, I will just Perish Song, and he has to win in 3 turns or less. So there's that. We have our Nimbus, our Mega Altaria is here with the Tailwind, Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, and Roost. This is a kind of a supporty Mega Altaria, but at the same time can sweep after getting a Tailwind up. Hyper Voice just blows through his team. Togekiss can take some, that's our problem though, but we have Excadrill, so I don't see Togekiss being an issue. Roost is just for longevity and such. We have Excadrill here. This thing just hits his entire team hard. Very, 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 very good. Swords Dance, Earthquake, Iron Head, Rapid Spin. We needed Rapid Spin this week because he has a lot of hazards, and between Earthquake and Iron Head, we really just 2-hit KO everything and OHKO everything after a Sword Dance, so there's that. We have Godzilla, the Tyranitar, Sneasel can kind of like Stealth Arc, Pursuit, Fire Blast, Protect. If we can get High Jump Kick, Protect, Fail, we will be set. Because he will slowly take more damage with his Mega Medicham between Sandstorm and Stealth Arcs. Pursuit is there for the Latios. It does like 90%. It's a little chip damage and that thing is dead. Can't do much to us in the sand, so it's a good swap in. Stealth Arcs is just there to whittle down his team. We have Gastrodon here. Very both just standard defensive. Scald Earth Power, Protect, Recover. This thing just basically needs to take a hit, protect on the High Jump Kick, and recover on his Zen Headbutt, so because he would not High Jump Kick 2 turns in a row, in my opinion. And finally, we have Blair, our Mismagius Choice Scarf. This thing can late game sweep really well. It just needs to do what we need it to do. Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Psychic Power, GM. So let's get into the battle. So we're gonna pull it up, and ready, 3, 2, 1, bam. So we see he brings his Ferrothorn, his Medicham, his Togekiss, his Rhyperior, and his Jirachi. Pretty sure I said those all. Let me say that again. Ferrothorn, Medicham, Mega Tentacruel, I didn't say that. Rhyperior, Jirachi, and Togekiss. And yeah, let's get straight into the battle. Music is off, so let's go. I don't remember what I led with. I led with Celebi. Alright, so he leads with Jirachi, and not wanting to take a U-turn, because if the thing's in his Choice Scarf, it will outspeed me. I just make a good swap. I make a safe swap into the Gastrodon, as he does go for U-turn, and we take it very well. And he goes to Ferrothorn. So, already not in the best of spots, but I'm gonna make a swap out into Godzilla, because he can't do much to me. He's gonna set up his Stealth Rocks. Very safe play on his part, as he's gonna swap to Rhyperior as I go for the Fire Blast, and I miss it. So here is where this is where big plays happen, because Rhyperior right now, it's out on against me, and it can either go for a fighting type move and a ground type move. And my swap-in was like, I feel like Altaria was a really obvious swap-in, but I was like, at the same time, Celebi resists both things it could go for, in my opinion, and it's bulkier and it can take the hit very well. So I'm gonna go out into my Celebi, and he actually said he predicted the Altaria swap-in and went for Ice Punch, and normally this wouldn't kill unless he's banded. So that's not good. So I'm just gonna go to Excadrill and try to scare this thing out, and I do, and I get the swap right, and I go for a Swords Dance. So at this point, we 2-hit KO over everything. We're gonna go for an Earthquake, and we're actually gonna get a little bit of a low roll. And he lands his Power Whip. We miss our Fire Blast, and he lands his Power Whip. So that's kind of our luck for this battle. Is he's gonna Protect. I could have Swords Danced again, but I don't here, which would have been a huge play if we did, but I didn't know he had Protect. He's gonna swap to his Togekiss, and I almost predicted this. I just didn't want to take Rough Skin Rocky Helmet, or if he had that, you know what I mean, and die. So Iron Head is going to come off, as he's going to swap into his Tentacruel and take a crit 87%. So I don't remember what I do. Oh yeah, I'm going to swap out here and go into my Gastrodon to take the Scald, and that's exactly what he goes for. And this is me right now. So I'm just sitting here like, what can Tentacruel do? I forget Tentacruel gets Giga Drain. And this is me just being stupid. He goes for Giga Drain, and I think I predicted the swap. Yeah, I predicted the swap, and I went for Scald. Meaning, if I Earth Power there, we kill that thing, and it's just not a big deal. But now I have to protect. And he's gonna go for another Giga Drain. And we just made, that was a huge misplay. That's gonna put us back majorly. And I have to swap because I can't let him get too much higher. And I'm gonna go out into Blair, which goes for Giga Drain, and nothing, I can't, Shadow Ball barely misses out on the kill. I think if I got Max Roll I would have, but he's going to go for Scald, and we're going to take a little bit of chip damage. And I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball, so Miss Mages picks up the first kill of the season for her. No, she did. She got more. But he's going to go out into Jirachi, and we're going to reveal we're Choice Scarf, and we're going to do a good amount, so that was a good play. But he goes for Iron Head. So I have to go to my Tyranitar here, and I have to basically, this is where I get annoyed. I hate Jirachi, like, this is all it does is flinch. So he gets the flinch, and I can live another, but of course he gets the higher roll, and we're dead. So not much I go to there. So I'm going to go out into my Extra Drill, and I can't set up a Swords Dance. I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake and kill the Jirachi. But we only have one more hit in us, and he can just go to Medicham and Fake Out. Except for he goes to Ferrothorn, and he's going to sack it off, so I mean, your choice, bud. So now we're down 3-2, and Togekiss can just come in, which that's the harsh reality is Togekiss wins. And I feel like the Celebi play really just cost us because we had to sack off. We had to just do a lot of stuff just to try to come back off this after the Celebi died, and then like the low roll on the Earthquake on the Ferrothorn that could have killed, depends how much investment he had. But like at the end of the day, like 5-2 is not the worst place to be, especially late game, because there's some teams that are like looking for playoff spots, and we're basically secured unless we lose out. But all we have to do is win one more game and we're in playoffs. Which, I mean, hey, it's not that hard. But we do avoid a Air Slash, I think twice. Yeah, he misses 2 Air Slashes. Oop, I'm scrolling. I don't know how much that's affecting the video. Oh, we're good. I didn't mean to scroll. But yeah, we missed a few. He missed a few Air Slashes, but like they don't really matter. Like it just hurts, you know, because like I was super close and I flinch. You know, I'm just trying to stall out as many Air Slashes as I can, so I can so Altaria can come in and hopefully do work, set up a Tailwind. And at this point, I forgot he was Leftovers because he went for Air Slash so many turns in a row. I was like, maybe he's Choice Scarfed, and I can set up a Tailwind, and I still have a chance. So like I go to Altaria, and I'm gonna set up this Tailwind, and he's gonna Thunder Wave me. And I was like, there's no way he's not choiced. He is gonna have to swap. And then I saw that, and I was like, oh, Leftovers, I'm dumb. So I got the Tailwind up, but there's not much I can do. Because now he just paraflinches me. Like, it just annoys the crap out of me. Just Jirachi Togekiss, it just annoys me. And he misses again, but like, not much really. Yeah, so like, he misses another one. And there goes my Hyper Voice, so another one will kill him, as long as we don't flinch, but you know how this goes. He does get the flinch, so we have to hope he misses here, and we need a Roost to come off, and he doesn't miss. So there goes that. We're 5-2. Good game to my dude Miguel. He came in here late season, not being able to make. Well, he can still make playoffs, but he's like very behind, and he took over this team and he played really well. So he didn't throw the match. So shoutouts to him. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button. Your support is very appreciated. And with that, I'm gonna get about. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't have Miguel's YouTube, so if I get it before this video uploads, I'll post it in the description. But yeah, look out later tonight for week 8, and we're taking on Altaria Motives, so maybe we can beat them. See you guys later. Bye.